Good morning. As you all know, this is Jackson's special weekend. So we rented him a Jeep, a big Jeep truck, and we've been driving that around all weekend. Yeah. And I have a surprise planned for him today. He doesn't know what it is, so I can't say it just yet. So you guys are gonna be surprised too. It probably says in the title, but he's right there. So I can't say it because then he'll hear me and it'll ruin the surprise, right buddy? What do you think it is?
A Play-Doh parade.
A Play-Doh parade. Wow, a Play-Doh parade sounds awesome. It's not that, but I wish I had thought of that because that sounds really cool. But I promise you, I think it'll be fun and I think you'll like it. So let's get in the Jeep and we'll head out there. Let's do it. All right, we're coming up on the super secret surprise. Let's see, I gotta find it. It's so secret, it's out in the middle of nowhere. Yep, this is it.
Oh, we're here.
What is it?
It's called Safari Wilderness.
Ooh.
What's here?
We're gonna go on
We're gonna go on a safari.
We'll drive through safari.
Welcome to the Safari Wilderness.
Yeah. What do you think, buddy? We're gonna see some animals, but we're gonna stay in the car.
Are you excited? And we're gonna feed some animals.
Oh yeah.
Can we do that?
We sure can.
Can I do it?
Yeah,
sure
you
can.
absolutely can. We got some food just for you to feed them. One of the other things that they had on their, well, it's very bouncy. One of the other things that they had on their website is that we can meet a family of gerbils?
Guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs. And it said that meeting guinea pigs in their natural habitat, which is like in a community, in a large group, they said it's a true delight. So that's, I can't wait to be delighted by some guinea pigs later.
They're gonna like chirp at us.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
I don't think you even know what a guinea pig is, do you, buddy? No, you're gonna know. We're gonna find out what they are today. So, driving
First
down.
animals over here on the left.
What do we see?
See some cows,
Ooh, some cows.
some cattle,
What's over here?
cypress.
It's just very, very like old Florida.
Yeah.
This is a real Florida adventure right here.
Feels good.
It does feel good. It feels really nice outside.
Good thing we got this giant truck.
Yeah. All right, we're driving in and we see an ostrich and some horses. They're
Ooh.
kind of hard to see because the fence is in the way. We'll show them on the way out, I think. Today we will be experiencing the drive-through safari tour. This is $125 per vehicle. It is gonna take about an hour for us to drive through the entire property. The website says this is good for all ages. So we're headed to check in for our wilderness safari.
Why do we get in the car?
It's a drive-through safari. That's what a safari is, you drive.
All right, so we've got, she's broadcasting to our radio and we're driving in. Oh, and they've got some ringtail lemurs over here. Did you just see that one jump? It's got a baby on its back. It's kind of hard for you guys to see because they're all inside of there, but there are ringtail lemurs with babies. She's talking about these ringtail lemurs out here on the island. Oh, the whole reason that they stay on this island is because they didn't, like, nobody ever taught them how to swim, but if they can learn how to swim.
She said that once you teach one how to swim, he'll teach the rest how to swim, and then they'll all just get off the island.
Yeah,
So they made it a point not to teach them how to swim.
that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. We're passing by some ostriches now. They did say that the ostriches are the largest birds in the world. They can be 6 to 10 feet tall, weigh 300 pounds, and they're the only birds with 2 toes. And she also said that some scientists believe that they're the closest living relatives to the T-Rex dinosaur. They also told us to roll up our windows when they come by because they are not nice. So I'm
Roll
gonna,
up Jackson's window.
yeah, I'm gonna roll up our windows.
Oh no, there's one coming on my side.
Here they
Oh, no.
come. Oh, this reminds me of Fantasia.
Yeah.
You see them, buddy?
You see those big old birds?
Wow, look how close they get to the cars.
Yeah, don't get that far back.
So she also said,
She said just drive, they'll move.
will they?
Yeah, look at them.
Well, she also said that their brains are smaller than their eyeballs.
Look at that.
Oh, she's out there with them.
Yeah, well, she's used to it.
Wow. Whoa.
The eggs at night when his black feathers cover the white egg, and the female sits on the eggs in the daytime.
Oh, so the males sit on the eggs at night, and the female ostrich sits on the eggs in the daytime. Wow, look at them run.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. The lemurs are right on the beach. Look at them.
But unlike
Oh, yeah.
a chicken, they seem to know.
There's the ring-tailed lemurs. There's an ostrich egg out in the field. Whoa, look at them run.
Oh, she's going to get it. What's she doing?
Is she going to get the egg? I don't know, I can't hear
I
it.
got my treats with me as the ostriches steal.
So-
I have my treats when I get off the bike and I'm around ostriches. So this is the largest egg in the world, guys. It weighed about 3 pounds when it was laid. And once they hatch, they grow about a foot a month for the first 5 to 7 months of their lives. You meet a 7-month-old ostrich baby, it's between 5 and 7 feet tall. What do
Whoa.
you two want? You'll see me messing with these ostriches out here. Not a good idea. Ostriches can be aggressive. I wouldn't mess with somebody else's ostriches. But I've known all these ostriches but one since they were an egg. So they all think I'm bigger than they are. I'm gonna die someday petting something I shouldn't.
Did she just say,
She said-
I'm going to die someday petting something I shouldn't?
That is what she said. So she came over here to show us this ostrich egg that's over here in the field. She said that they are...
Oh, here comes the ostrich behind us.
Oh.
Let me roll up your window, bud.
Is he coming?
He's coming in from the backside.
Oh, roll me up, roll me up. Look at
I was
him.
watching him.
He looks mischievous.
Yeah.
There's a horse. We're driving right past a horse.
Cattle breed originated in Ireland.
And
They are
some more ostriches.
purpose breed. You can milk.
So something that I did want to mention about this drive-through safari is that it is, she said it was a 3-mile safari. That's it, the property is just 3 miles, but it will take us an hour to complete the safari because we are stopping and learning about the animals as we drive those 3 miles. So I just want to give you a heads up. It is an hour-long adventure.
And we're also going 3 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, we're going pretty slow. What do you think so far? Do you like it so far? I think that's a yes. I think he's gonna have a lot more fun once we feed the camels. So there was an extra charge, but we did get some camel feed for the end of the safari. Now she did tell us we have to hide this food from the other animals, so like from the horses, from the ostriches, because they're gonna want to eat the camel's food and they can't. They also said that if you have any food in your car, you're gonna want to put that away or roll up your windows because you cannot feed their animals your food. You can only feed them the food that they give you in this bag. All right, so she is up there opening up the gate so we can go through the next habitat, the next part of the tour. But she did say that this ostrich is in this specific area because he's too closely related to the girls over there that we just saw. So they can't be in the same area because I think they might mate. So because they're too closely related, they do have to keep them separate.
Look, he's thinking about it.
Yeah, he's like, I want to go see those girls over there. So this is one of the sections of the tour where we're gonna stop so we can get a better look at the Zealand. So in this exhibit with the antelope, they do have a llama, and she said that the llama, they put a llama in because they're like a protective species and they're an early warning system. So they'll make a bunch of noise if there's something in here that's not supposed to be in here. So they're kind of like a security system, which I thought was really interesting. So we're gonna stop up here to get a little bit closer to the Livingston elands, which are these animals right here. And she did say that in the wild, she said their flight distance, meaning how close you can get to them before they start to run away from you, in the wild is 1 mile. But here, you can tell it's a lot closer. Oh.
Oh, one of them sneezed. Oh, I gotta fly in here now.
Oh no. Look at those babies, they're so cute.
She also said something interesting because there's a sheep in here. And she said, how do you tell the difference between a sheep and a goat? So goat ends with T and the tail will be up.
Yep.
Sheep ends with P and the tail is down.
Yeah,
So
like a
if you
P.
think of the P with a little tail coming down.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how you know.
T up, P down. I like it. Now we're headed into the next exhibit. So we're gonna go through another gate. How are you doing back there?
It's
Good?
bouncy.
Can you see everything?
The only problem is everything's on this side so far.
I know.
Well, we got to see some ostriches on that side, but
Dang.
hopefully when we go to the next exhibit, it'll be on Jackson's side.
I hope
so.
so.
We can see it better.
Yeah. All right, so this next exhibit that we're headed into has most of their Asian animals, but it also has some animals from other places as well. These are fallow deer here. She did say that their antlers fell off this week. but she said it happens every year, and they're gonna grow new antlers, bigger and better antlers each year. Oh, the water buffalo, the Asian water buffalo.
Oh, look at all those water buffalo inside of the little lake there.
Now she did say with the water buffalo that they don't have females.
Oh, here?
So, yeah, so there's no, she said there'll never be a baby water buffalo here.
Oh, that's interesting.
So we are passing by another llama on our way out.
Stop.
Now we're headed back into the Asian exhibit, but because this exhibit is so large, we're actually just on the other side.
Yeah, we were on the other side of this pack of trees before. Oh, so she said that the stripes provide disruptive camouflage. So as soon as you get about 7 feet away from a herd of zebra, it gets hard for the predator to determine where one zebra ends and the other one begins.
So she also said that insects will not land on the zebras, which is great for the zebras that live in a place like Africa where a lot of illnesses are carried through mosquitoes. So they won't land on the zebras.
These are Ankole cattle when they're wild, but when they domesticate them, they call them Watusi. Well, there's a baby cow right there.
Oh, look at the babies. You see that little baby right there?
They said they call this island Madagascar. They said that they do glamping from November to April, but she said they might add air conditioning so that they can do it year round. She said the one with the biggest horns is the oldest one that they have here.
Look how big those horns are.
I think that's the biggest one.
She said over here on the right, we'll see some goats, and they're just here for lawn maintenance, which I thought was very funny. They're the lawnmowers.
So now we're passing by some more zebras. There's a lot of zebras here. Now they also have cheetahs, and something that was really interesting that I had never heard actually is that the word cheetah comes from the word chitta, which means spotted one in Sanskrit. I did not know that. That's a fun fact I've never heard before. So they do offer a custom vehicle tour, which is this vehicle right here. Because it's their vehicle, the animals can get close to the vehicle and you can actually feed animals from the vehicle. So you can feed a water buffalo. She said sometimes you can feed the eland and also the camels at the end. So this tour was a bit more expensive. It does last an hour just like our driving tour does. I don't know, I thought that was pretty interesting. So you can feed more animals on this tour. So right now, we're at the end of our tour and we're headed over to the camels. We're gonna feed the camels.
If you can remember 40, 40, 40, you can remember interesting facts about camels. So they live to be between 40 and 50 years old. They can drink 40 gallons of water in one sitting, and they can run up to 40 miles an hour. She did say it wasn't the prettiest 40-mile-an-hour run, because they're all like long legs and camely, but they can get up to 40 miles an hour. All right, so off to the left over here, we've got warthogs and then Red River hogs. She said we can walk back down and see them, and then these are the Red River hogs. You see the little baby warthogs?
Oh my gosh.
You ready, buddy? Hold it up so I can get to it. There you go. Good job. Can you do another one? Reach in there. Okay. Hold it in your hand.
Everybody else is feeding that one down there. This guy's gonna get all of our food.
Good job, buddy. Just fly. Reach it up higher.
Whoa.
Good job. There you go. Put it in there. Oh, look at these baby warthogs.
The reason we have you on the rock road is because if Mama gets overexcited because of strangers, she runs over the top of the babies. So we don't want her to squish the babies. That's why we're staying on the road. I went over
Good
there,
throw,
she knows
buddy.
me. Aren't they cute? They're adorable.
You did it. Nice work. Yeah, do you want to do it again?
Look at this one.
Look at this one, Mr. Sheep. He's still eating the first one.
Oh yeah.
He's ready for it though. Oh, you're right. No, Jackson, you were right there where the gate was. You're like the sheep whisperer. Oh, pick it up and give it back to him. There you go. Good job. It's always interesting being out at places like this because it is so quiet out here. Very quiet. Now we're gonna feed some guinea pigs. You excited for that? So this was another add-on that we did. So feeding the camels was an add-on, and then feeding the guinea pigs was an add-on. So we're gonna see the guinea pigs now.
Hang on to it because they'll
Listen to them all
pull it
in
out
there.
of your hands.
Oh, do you hear him?
Listen to those guinea pigs.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Look at the little teeny tiny ones.
And then when you get tired of holding it, guys, you can just drop it. They'll eat the whole darn thing. But they love their sugar cane.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so it's sugar cane. Cool.
Yep, they love their sugar cane.
So where are guinea pigs from?
Guinea pigs are from South America.
Okay.
They actually use them as food in South America,
Okay.
much like we eat bunnies.
Ah, okay.
Look at the
But I
little
will
teeny
tell
tiny
you
ones.
that these have been bred for pets, so they're smaller and they have all the pretty colors. The ones that they eat are bigger and they're brown.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Is he smelling your hand? He said, I smell some sugar cane on your hand. All right, and we are all done with our Safari Wilderness drive-through adventure tour. So here's some information for reservations if you want to check them out. All right, buddy, what did you think of the safari? Good? You loved it? I think that means it was a hit.
All right, for lunch, we're gonna stop off at Walk-Ons, the Taste of Louisiana.
So this was about, what, like 10 minutes away from?
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yeah, not too bad.
Maybe thinking about last year
And they
again.
have fun games outside for the kids.
We got some fried pickles, but I forgot to show them when they were new. So there were many more of these. So this is our first thing that we got at the restaurant.
Really good.
Yeah, they're very
They're
delicious.
a little spicy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
here it is. Here's the burger that I got. I just realized they never asked me how I wanted it done.
I think they're thin, like smashed burgers.
Oh, okay. I also ate all my French fries. They were good.
Here, you can
They
see
look
mine.
like this.
Yeah, I got the a po' boy because we're here. Did you tell him that we were here with Nick?
No, not yet.
Oh, because we're here with Nick, the theme park guy.
There's the back of his head. Hey. How's it going? You're very blurry. Hold on. And now. Hey.
But he said that they were known for their po' boys, or that somebody said the po' boys were really good. So I got the Bang Bang Shrimp po' boy. It's like a spicy one.
All right, kind of a whirlwind since dinner. We finished dinner, got home. A lot of traffic to get home, but now I am returning the Jeep. So what I was doing here is I was leaving it in the airport parking lot, and they're gonna come and pick it up because they don't pick it up on Sundays, and today's Sunday. But yeah, it was good. It was a good little Jeep. I mean, it was a big Jeep. It was like kind of like a little bit wobbly on the road because of how big the tires are and everything like that. Didn't ever feel unsafe, but I think if we did this again, I would pick a smaller Jeep. I would also pick one where the top comes all the way down because this one did have like T-tops, but the back, like I would have had to have taken off this entire back section here in order to like ride in it without the roof on in the back. And I didn't want to do that because I didn't have anywhere to store the actual roof of it. So I think if we did this again, I would get one that has like a rag top, you know, like a Jeep top that we can drop back. But yeah, I always like the little, I like it. I like the little Jeep details. That's fun. But you were good, Jeep Gladiator with gigantic red wheels on it. We had a good time. Thanks for hanging out. All right, we're headed back home now. All right, so we are back home from our Safari Wilderness drive-through safari. It was a good time. It was really interesting seeing all the different types of animals that they had there. And some of them actually got really close. I feel like this is the closest to an ostrich I've ever been. So that's exciting. It was also probably the closest to a zebra I've ever been. I did want to mention that the bags of feed that we fed to the camels, those were $10 a piece, like an additional add-on charge. And then feeding the guinea pigs was an additional $5 charge. But those were great interactives. It was a nice little like add-on and it wasn't too much. And just to see Jackson's face feeding the sheep and the camels and throwing the feed to the little warthogs and stuff like that, he had such a good time. And then he really, really enjoyed feeding the guinea pigs. And they were super cute. Did you guys get to hear their little like, me, 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 me? That was fun. Also, I did want to mention that it is out in Lakeland, which is sort of south of Orlando. And it's really neat because it's nice to go outside of Orlando and outside of the theme parks and find new stuff to do and new and interesting things around the Orlando area. So it was about an hour drive outside of Orlando, not too bad. And it was also neat to be like out in the middle of nowhere, experiencing real Florida. So all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off and we will see you all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.